Hey guys, how's it going? What is up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Back again in Sim Racing System with RaceRoom. We are about to start a GT3 race on Portimao. I thought I'd start a little bit early, give you guys the chance to join as well if you want. So you still have 7 minutes to sign up for this race until the countdown reaches 5 minutes. Hi Knick, hi Adopap, Stefan, Mescalina, how's it going, guys? First SRS race for you today, cool. Fix the issue, that's great. Evening, Michael. So yeah, as I said, 7 minutes to go until registrations are closing, so if you want, feel free to join as well. We have 64 drivers registered at this moment. It's pretty awesome. Quite a lot of drivers. I bet it's gonna be 3, maybe 4 splits. Evening, RaceRoom. Hi, Claudio. Ah, you're in the same race as me, Knick. Cool. Let's see if we end up in the same split. Hey, Keith. Hi, Stefan. So registrations will close in 6 minutes, and then 2 more minutes before we can join. Well, now with 64 drivers, I bet it's gonna be 3 splits, probably, maybe 4. So chances are high that you're gonna end up in a split where drivers are similarly quick as you. Track is Portimao, which is a free track in RaceRoom, so all you need to be able to join here is 1 car in RaceRoom. One of the 18 different GT3 cars. Are you in this race as well, Claudia? A lot of people. It's gonna be tough. We might just end up in split 1 because we had a good result earlier. Hey Cruz. Hey Jesse. Thanks Keith. So let's see in the standings. We are currently ranked number 1133. I think there's like 6,000 or 7,000 drivers in total. Yeah, 7,294. My goal is ultimately to be at least in the top 100. So let's see how much we can improve tonight. My rating is, what was it? Let's check again. I think it was 400 something. It's shaking, baby. Hey!
For streaming.
Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Michael, thanks for the 10. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the streams. I'm certainly having a good time streaming, and you guys are being really supportive. So really, thanks for that. Means a lot. So Sim Racing Systems rounds are 1 week long, so it's 1 week and then the round changes with a different track. And there's 6 rounds in total for each of the championships. So we're gonna have 6 different tracks, and then a new championship starts. Hey Zimmy! You love the Alpina? Yeah, why not? You know, they are all competitive. True balance of performance. But I do like my Porsche though. I can show you the, yeah, hang on a second. On the website, you go to your user control panel, edit profile, and here is the command. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. It's minus rep system debug. This will show you when you get an incident during a race, but be aware that this shows you all kinds of incidents, including off tracks and if you're standing still or if you lose control and stuff like that. Not all of these incidents are considered an incident by sim racing system. Sim racing system only considers collisions as an incident. So that's what that is. But it shows you all the incidents that we keep track of in the RaceRoom. No, you don't have to paste it in Steam. Just paste it in SRS. If you have any Steam options in Steam, you should delete them from there. That is if you are racing on SRS. If you're not racing in SRS, then you have, of course, you can put this as well in Steam. But there seems to be a conflict right now with the Steam launch options with some racing systems. So if you do race on SRS, then copy those commands over to your sim racing system account and delete them from Steam. Hey Andre, you're the guy in the Mustang. Okay, let's see if we are in the same split. Euro Truck Simulator. I've never played that. Seems like a relaxing game though. Maybe I'll try it sometime. Hi Leonard. See you on track. Good luck for the race. So, 1 minute until registrations close. 76 drivers. Wow. That's fantastic. Let's take a screenshot of that. Let's see if we can get the 80 full. Well, no, probably not. It's only 20 seconds left. Hello Zoltan. Hello Nicholas. Thank you. You should definitely try out SRS if you haven't yet. It's really a game changer. It's really nice to have these scheduled races, so you always know there's a race happening. My fastest lap on the Nordschleife with the Porsche was a 7:54 or 53, I believe. Yes, I saw the gravel game. Didn't look interesting to me. It's obviously an arcade game, so I don't know. Probably doesn't look like something I would be interested in playing. But I'm very much looking forward to the Dakar sim. That is gonna be awesome if it's half decent. I hope so. And I'm also looking forward to the TT Isle of Man game, even if it's bikes. But it's gonna be a challenge to learn that circuit on a bike, so I'll definitely be getting that. I'll probably show it to you guys on my channel as well. Hi Ingo. Hey Sharon. Greetings to Belgium. Hi Philip. Hi David. Well, what you need to buy to enter SRS, you need one car, the car that you want to drive, and you need the track that is currently running in the championship. For this, for example, you don't need to buy the track because the track is free, so all you need is one car, and yeah, you can get that for like 3 euros or something. So any second now, we should be able to join. Good evening, brother. Hi, Mark. So you're riding bikes in real life, Lynette? And now I'm never sure how to pronounce your name. Is it Leonard? Leonard? Like Leonard from the Big Bang Theory? Alright, we're joining. So we click the join button. Let's not forget to confirm the Steam pop-up. Something you need to be aware of, guys. After clicking join, you need to look for that Steam pop-up and confirm that one. Subaru DLC for the TT game, yeah, that would be awesome. Hi Johan. Hey, cool. Maybe we'll meet Dookie on the track then. I'm gonna definitely do a couple of races today. I'm not sure how many. Maybe 3. I did a Formula 4 race earlier today. Came in second after behind Vincent Jaschel. He was insanely quick. No chance. Cool, Kev. K. Glad you like, and hope to see you in the sim racing system soon. Portimao, yeah. It's actually quite a good track indeed, yeah. Let's see here, who's joining. Mark Reichert, he is pretty quick, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Stefan Hilbert is quite quick. There's Lucas, turned. Hi Nano. Let's not forget to switch to the game scene here. I think I will disable this wheel. Hang on. Options, vehicle settings. Top 5000, yeah. There's still room for improvement for both of us. I definitely want to make it into the top 100 at some point. Hey Austin. Yeah, I saw you were up there, definitely. Probably did a lot of, I guess, Assetto Corsa or Automobilista, both of them. So yeah, I'll have to catch up. Let's see how long it takes. And if I manage at all. But what is good to see is that RaceRoom has become quite popular on the sim racing system. I hope those numbers keep staying like this for a while. There's definitely plenty of content for a lot of championships with big diversity, a lot of different cars, 40 different tracks in RaceRoom, so we will not be running out of content, that's for sure. Hi Roughnecks. Hi Luis. So Austin, I hear you're the guy to ask for a setup. Any tips? Actually, I'm quite happy with this setup though. I'm like in the top 10 of the Notschleife with this one. I haven't really adapted it to any other tracks. I'm using the same setup. Hi SL Racing. Well, I'm racing with the lowest wing setting possible already, which yeah, sometimes can be a bit tricky, but if you manage to hold the car, it's definitely quick. I don't know if I would recommend it to everyone though. But if you can control it, it's definitely quick. Glad you enjoy, Kev. Yeah, you should be able to join with the Alpina. Make sure you have the content check option disabled in your sim racing system profile. I heard that that one can create problems sometimes. But then again, if you manage to register, then probably that's not the problem. Also, make sure you have no Steam launch options enabled. Man, these short qualifyings put a lot of pressure on the driver to perform right away. It's not my strongest ability. Let's leave some gap here. Hey Billy, how's it going? Okay, focus for a little bit now. Hi Julian, great race yesterday. I really enjoyed that. Should have kept it in 4th gear here. Oh man, looks like we're gonna catch traffic. Oh, thank you. Yeah, few small mistakes, not 100% on the limit, but should probably be good enough for currently pole, but that's not gonna last probably. Man, too bad. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If somebody beats my time, that's fair enough. Yeah, I notice my pedals are sometimes a bit funky, but that happens since I'm using the Leo Bodnar adapter. But what I did is to create an upper dead zone. So if I go in here in advanced settings, you can see it actually hits 100%. Even though on the overlay that you see, sometimes it does flicker a bit. Maybe it is time to upgrade to some newer pedals. No, but it is, yeah, it's not optimal, that's for sure. I mean, the pedals worked fine until I connected them via the Butner adapter. Somehow, maybe through that increased resolution, some flaws were introduced. But I would guess that in 99% of the cases it's working as intended. I don't usually recommend dead zones, but I had to do this. So I have a 5% upper dead zone on the throttle, as you can see here. And I also have a lower dead zone, quite a high one actually, 15%. But yeah, I mean, it still works, kinda. Oh wow, kinda, half a second. Yeah, it's doable, it's doable. We can catch those guys in the race, hopefully. Hi, Michael. Calculate fuel for 22 minutes.
We estimate 33 litres.
I'll give it a little bit extra. Thanks, Steven. Yeah. I don't know. If I should get new pedals, which ones should I get? I don't really want to spend upwards of 500 euros for pedals. And I'm so tuned in to the Logitech pedals, you know, my muscle memory has adapted so much that changing it would definitely take a little bit of time to get used to it. Oh, did somebody disconnect? I was fourth earlier, wasn't I? Maybe I was looking in the wrong place. Yeah, I could also replace the potentiometers or swap them, put the clutch potentiometer on the throttle. But I don't think it's a big problem, honestly, right now. Maybe I get a flicker like, I don't know, every 10 minutes or so, or every 100th input. But in 99% of the cases it works just fine. Anyway, we are about to jump into race. I've got my race fuel in there, I hope it's enough, but the crew chief usually is right about these things. And we'll have to, yeah, start from row 2. Maybe we can make up those places in the race. Get sponsored pedals, yeah, if somebody wants to sponsor me a pair of pedals, I'm not gonna say no. Hey, Juan Paulo? Or Juan? Don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, I was in that race, exactly. The results didn't appear. Maybe it takes a few minutes, you know, after the race. They're probably up by now. Hey Mark, good luck from P6. Hi Lonarin. You have fun too, Mark. V3 for sale. We have the V3s in the office. Maybe they're not set up correctly, like the travel. I'm not so happy with how they feel. But yeah, I'm sure they could be adjusted. And then it's also just a matter of getting used to them. But you know what they say, never change a winning team. Although we're gonna have to fight for the victory in this one. It's gonna be tough. Alright, fuel should be good for a 20 minutes race, so let's do this. Yeah, I'm sure, as I said, you can get used to it. It will take a little while to adjust your muscle memory, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. Alright guys, let's do this, come on.
Floor it, green, green, green.
Ooh, man. What's the fucking hold up? I did slow down. That took forever, man. Not ideal start. I guess it didn't count because I was in a slow corner, and then it doesn't really count as a slowdown. That was not ideal at all. Bit of lag there in the front. Wow, these guys are quick on the straight, but it's a lot of slipstream going on here. That was good. Oh, it's not over yet. Man, we have to fight to get back on the podium now. All messed it up in the start, man. A lot of oversteer on the entry. Not the best spot to overtake here. Wow, You see that car rolling there on the other part of the track? That didn't look good. Let's make it at least back on the podium, come on. Alright, I think P2 is still possible. Oh, why? Why did you close the door on me like that? Sorry, dude, but I was there. That's gonna be a slowdown, or? Looks like it was. Yeah, man. I don't know. I was on the inside, kind of. He should have left the space. Okay, Lucas, coming for you next. 12 minutes to go. We can do this. Come on. Hi, Tom. no. Goddamn slowdown penalties. Man, that was risky. Well, I guess now we're gonna see if we can get P3 at all. Too many small mistakes, and those slowdown penalties are not helping. Ten minutes to go. Ah, 5 seconds and 10 minutes. Can we catch up? We have to stop getting slowdown penalties, that's for sure. If we want to do that. It's gonna be tough. Fuchs is pretty quick. Yeah, the slowdown penalties. Well, I mean, it was clearly my fault. I was going wide, so there's no excuses. Holy moly. And you need to have some kind of regulation, otherwise people are just going wide everywhere and cutting. Thank you. Come on, we're catching, but are we catching fast enough? I don't think so. Unless Lucas makes a mistake. But it's us making the mistakes. That's counterproductive. But you saw there that I got an incident point for off track, and this is only the RaceRoom incident point system. It's not something that has an effect on sim racing system rating. SRS is only looking at collisions. Yeah, the thing with the slowdown penalties is that, you know, it needs to be bulletproof. We can't really have a tolerance there, otherwise people will start exploiting it. And at the end of the day, it's the same for everyone. So we just need to learn to deal with it and not go wide where we shouldn't. Yeah, but man, I could have probably fought with the leader here. Don't know if it would have been fast enough for the victory. I would definitely be fast enough for P2 if it wasn't for all the mistakes. But if and buts were whatever the saying is, gifts and nuts, something like that. Two more laps, yeah. No way we can catch 3.5 seconds in 2 laps. Unless Lucas makes a mistake. Portimao is one of those tracks where it's so easy to go wide. Hätte Fahrradkette, exactly. Holy moly. Holy oversteer. One more lap after this one. Come on, Lucas, make a mistake. 2.5 seconds, man. We could have easily had P2. Well, not easily, but... pushing so hard, man. Too hard. Way too hard. Oh man. Actually overdriving the car. That's when you start going slower instead of faster. Oh well, we only have ourselves to blame for this one. But you know, at least it's a podium, so it's not that bad. But there would have been more possible in this race. Phew. Put Armco's next to the road or gravel. Problem solved. Let me grab a glass of water, be right back. Alright. Well done, Reichert. Well done, Lucas. And sorry whoever it was that we had this collision with, but I don't think it was my fault. Maybe it was a bit risky to go side by side to that corner, but you know, if he would have given me the space, then there wouldn't have been any collision. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, great race turned. Well done. Congrats on that P2. I would have needed 4 more laps or so. So let's quit here again and see what's up next. DTM 92. Oh, it's Julian again. Hopefully you're not going as quick as yesterday in that last lap of yours, because then it's gonna be difficult against you. While we're waiting for this, we can actually look at that incident. And we'll find out it was my fault after all. And the pedal inputs that you see in my stream, you don't see them in the game. These are strictly for the stream. But there is an app that you can download that works if you're running the game in windowed mode. You can have those pedal overlays on top of your windowed game. And that is the dashboard by Stefan Mitzi. It's you can find that in the Sect 3 forums. Community workshop section of the forum. You will see a thread web dashboard by Stefan Mitzi. Cheers, Juan Paulo. Have fun at race department. Yeah, man, that slowdown in that first lap, that cost us a lot of positions. I took too much risk there. I was pushing too hard over the edges of the track. And then it took forever for that slowdown to count as absolved. Who is it that I collided with? I'm sorry again, but I think it was not really my fault. But let's see. In any case, I think it was a racing incident. Stuff happens. Yeah, slowdowns, but actually shouldn't your car be ghosted if you get a slowdown penalty? I think that might be an option in the Daddy tool. Maybe that falls under wrecker prevention? I'm not sure actually, but I remember that we started to ghost cars. Or give an option to ghost cars when they're having a slowdown penalty. Oh, it's you, Stefan. Was it you? Well, yeah, sorry again, but, you know, blame the crew chief then. I was really lucky to keep my car pointing forward in that incident. Let's skip ahead a little. I don't remember, it was the Audi, wasn't it? Yeah. Hi, Raichi, the sim driver. I had a very good run out of that corner. I was pointing my nose in there already. I mean, I wasn't 100% side by side, but you know, it was kind of my lane here. And I had no other way to go. I mean, I couldn't really go on the left lane, because that's where you were. Anyway, let's not overinterpret this. It was a racing accident, and that's what that is. Wow, look at that sideways action. I was full on the brakes to straighten my nose out again. Really lucky I haven't lost it. So yeah, let's consider it a racing incident and move on. So how much time is there left? 16 minutes to go. 55 drivers registered. So if you want to join, guys, go ahead. You still have 10 minutes to sign up for this race. I'm feeling fairly confident in this car, but Julian was super quick yesterday as well. So that's gonna be a challenge. Stefan is in here as well, Mark is in here as well again. Le Petit, he's also super quick. Not so much in this car, I think, or at least he wasn't yesterday, but maybe he's better today. Lucas Fuchs, of course, quick driver. Don't know many of these other names. Ooh, Vincent Yarshel. He won the Formula 4 race earlier today, where I came second. Let's see how quick he is in the DTM 92 cars. So many drivers. Definitely a handful of extremely quick guys that sign up here, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's play that replay of the DTM 92 race from yesterday. Julian, if you're still watching, that was very entertaining race. Oh hey, we have an expert in here, Song 3. Yeah. Sure, you can argue that. You can also argue that I couldn't have moved to the left anymore, so he turned in so early that yeah, we collided. But no hard feelings from my side, and I guess Stefan is cool as well, so let's not overinterpret it. Make it a bigger deal than it is, and look forward. Started on P2 here, I think. Yeah. Hi Raymond. Hey Tim, yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw Vincent. I saw. So you're joining now as well, cool. Oh man, too many quick drivers. You guys need to let me win a race for a change. Holy cow, speaking of cold temperatures, dude, it's minus 10 degrees here, but it feels like minus 20. It's a very strong cold wind around here. I think it's the coldest it has been all year today. I was behind him for quite a long time, I think, like half the race. Getting really close here. Going on the inside. He's staying around the outside. Well done. on the limit. It's snowing in Spain. Wow, yeah. The Opel is actually, yeah, quite powerful. It's, I think, a little bit more of a handful in the corners. But it's one of the quicker cars on the straight lines. But Zolder is not exactly a high-speed circuit. Well, luckily my commute is only a 2-minute walk. Really thankful for that right now. Oh man, I love that camera. Really gives a good idea of the action. Putting my nose in there again. Wasn't gonna work though. That was the move, yeah, wasn't it? Yeah. Just had a much better exit of this corner, and then he was giving too much room on the inside, playing too nice. Yeah, I've actually read an article that right now on the North Pole it's warmer than in Europe. It's crazy. What are you saying, Claudia? What is difficult? So registrations close in a little over 3 minutes. 70 drivers registered. It's brilliant stuff, guys. We need to keep that up. I don't think it's the climate. I mean, it always goes down, up and down a little bit, right? But yeah, those extreme weathers, they do get more frequent though, more often, I guess. -5, that's not so bad. We had -10, which is also not extreme, but the cold wind made it so much worse. Climate is your hobby? You're what are you? I was looking for that word the other day already, and I don't seem to remember. It's not geologist, the people who study the weather, but it's... Man, I was looking for that word the other day. I mean, the climate is getting warmer, there's no doubt about that. but that doesn't explain why sometimes it gets colder than it should be. Other than, yeah, of course, climate is a complex ecosystem, and it can have some funny consequences, I guess. Meteorologist, thank you very much, Andy. So stupid, man. Sometimes just a word disappears from my brain. Meteorologist. Ah, come. Great username. Really fits the discussion. Alright guys, 1 minute left to sign up. Well, I guess climatologist, is that a thing too? I guess it's a sub form of meteorologist. Yeah, that sounds like it does make sense, Leonard. You know what I've read the other day during New Year's evening, when the fireworks goes off in Germany, it accounts for, now I forgot the percentage exactly, but it's like a huge percentage of all the emissions that cars usually produce over a year. It's like 10% of all emissions that cars are producing over the year are being generated during one night, during New Year's Eve. Somebody mentioned that in a podcast I'm listening to. I don't know the source, so don't quote me on that, but when I heard that I was pretty amazed. Yeah, it's only gonna be a matter of time until we're racing electric cars exclusively. "73 drivers, awesome." So that's 4 splits. I hope we're gonna make it into split 1, but I think we might just be able, due to our rating and also due to the previous result from this championship, as that also works into the split deciding factors. What difficulty am I using? Well, Get Real, obviously. But it's not about what I'm using, it's the server settings. All these servers in SRS are set to use Get Real difficulty. Unless you mean the AI difficulty that I use, it's usually between 105 and 115, depending on the car and track. Yeah, meat production is also a polluter, but very soon we're gonna make our burgers in the lab. No more animals will have to be killed for burgers in the brave new world. Right. 17% Arkham, yeah. Exactly, that's unbelievable, isn't it? No wonder they are gonna start. They are starting to put up laser shows instead of fireworks now. They did that in the city I'm living in, here in Sweden. Here is the join button. Let's go, guys. And soon we're gonna replace drivers with AI as well in motorsport. You guys saw the Robo Race car? It's looks like a Formula E but without the driver. And they have some crazy plans for that series. They want to let it race in traffic against other AI controlled cars. That sounds crazy to me. So Tim Yarshel is already on the server. He's gonna be quick. Mark Reichert is gonna be quick for sure as well. Julian, oh boy, this is gonna be a... Oh, Ralph Pieringer, he's also quite quick. This is going to be a tough race for us. Enjoy your dinner, Mark. Hope it's not beef. It's creating too much pollution. Don't worry, Leonard. We're gonna move to Mars in 200 years. We'll just abandon Earth, and then we're gonna mess up Mars, and then move on to the next one. I can be a little bit cynical at times, if you can't tell. Is this split one though? Yeah, I think it is. Ciao Simone, this is the TS-PC Racer with the 599 rim. Hi Nestoris. There is a description of my hardware in the video description here on YouTube. Also a video where I show you all my components of my sim rig. I'm sure there will be, Connor, at some point. Championships change every 6 weeks. Thanks, Jim. Thank you. Okay, focus now. A little late on the throttle. Little sideways through this one. Too late on the brake, man. Gonna have to make it work next lap then. Oh, sorry. No. That's already half a second off our potential lap time. Not gonna be good enough for the pole. We have one more try, I think. So bad, that half second, man. Oh no, what am I doing? Trying too hard. Whatever. Calculate fuel for 22 minutes.
Should be about 41 litres.
Hello, Max. Yeah, Chris, speaking of VLN Endurance Series, first race of the official championship this Saturday. Unfortunately, Yaro is not going to be in that race, but we're gonna have some fun regardless, I'm sure. Gonna be in the GT3 Porsche this time, and then next Sunday I'm racing the Division 2 of VLN, where I'm driving in the BMW again. I'm 235i. Really looking forward. Yeah, I mean 6/10, it's probably in there somewhere. I mean, I made a bunch of small mistakes, especially that first corner, obviously. That cost a half a second for sure. Let's see what's possible in the race. Julian didn't really get a lap together so far, but let's see. He is not driving right now, so I guess he will start from row 2. Lepeti, let's see, his first sector wasn't... actually was really good. Why isn't it purple though? That's strange. Maybe he got a cut. I don't know. 2 minutes until race. I'm driving the what is it, 303 or 305? Driving the Eifel Blitz BMW in VLN Division 2. It's a Scheid Motorsport. Yeah, Chris, if you are on the Discord of the RRVLN, then keep an eye out. Maybe you can do a guest start sometime. Every race there will be drivers signing out, so there's always a chance to grab that spot if you're up for it. Yeah, Stefan, I think it's the 305. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we lost. Wow, there was Julian. Really good lap. Nice. Ah, this is gonna be another tough race. Too many good drivers on the SRS. Ah, this will be tough. This will be tough. Let's try and drive a clean race without any big mistakes. Maybe we can stay close into the slipstream and hopefully take advantage, but it's gonna be difficult. So I hope that I'm good on fuel. I should be. Hi Thomas, thank you. Good luck to everyone else as well. Need a good start, need a good start. No slowdown penalties. Focus, Georg. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
What are those starts by Julian Schein? I already noticed it yesterday. How can he start so quick? God damn it! There's a lot of BMWs. Always these unnecessary mistakes by me lately. I don't know what's going on. There goes probably check. I think I'm taking too much risk sometimes. Sometimes less is more. Get past Lucas if I wanna fight with the lead here. Thank you, that was nice of you. Come on, let's close this gap. Let's not overdrive the car down. I hope these guys will start to fight a little bit. Come on, Reichert, attack him. Clean shifts. I don't want to lose too much time, you know. I'd rather lift too little than too much. Always oversteer out of that corner. But you need to use the curbs here. Too much risk again. Why am I doing this? That looks like a slowdown, or why was there a white flag? Maybe it was just a short slowdown by somebody ahead of us. Maybe third gear is better through this one. This wasn't so bad. Now they're starting to fight. Maybe we can take advantage, close the gap. Again, we messed it all up at the start. But it's still 12 minutes to go. Let's see what happens. Yeah, definitely third gear to that one. Wow. Almost missed the gear. Maybe I could stay in third gear here as well. I can keep the pace of the leading guys. Can't really close though. Understeer coming out of that corner. Oh, Reichert took the lead, if I'm seeing this right. No! Oof. Thankfully that was a very short slowdown. And I'm giving everything I got here. Yes guys, come on, fight there. Good job guys. Keep holding up each other so I can catch up. And Shine is still in the lead. Getting a bit closer. Come on, come on, come on. This is gonna get interesting very soon. No, second gear is better through this one. In the slipstream now. Not that there's a lot of slipstreaming on this track. They're all on the limit as well here. Seriously, that was a slowdown? Man. Luckily it didn't cost us too much time. It's only 6 minutes to go though. Oof, 5 minutes to go, come on. Hi, Cypherbox. Oh boy, I'm making too many mistakes. They're now fighting again. Oh man, you gotta be joking me. It's such a gamble here to get it clean. But yeah, it's the same for everyone. When you're on the limit like that, it happens easily. Wrestling that car through that chicane, not the fastest way to do it. Yeah, that was the wrong gear. Making so many mistakes, man. I wonder if the guys ahead of me also age shift. Should be mandatory. Yeah, right. This time I knew it. Trying to push too hard. Now they need to make a big mistake there ahead of me for me to have a chance still. I need to learn to push not too hard, to not overdrive the car. That less is more. Easy does it. Yeah, Portimao, Zolder, those are both tracks where you can get a slowdown so easily. I like racing on the Nordschleife. There's no BS. If you're going wide, then you're probably ending up in an Armco. Yeah, I think this race is over for us. Well, another podium, I guess. If we don't throw it away. Tim Jaschl is right behind us. 2 seconds. Somebody ran out of fuel. Lucas. Get the crew chief, dude. Tells you exactly how much fuel you're gonna need. Hey, Brian. Well, bad start. Otherwise we could have probably fought with the guys on top. Again. Man. What can you do? It's another podium under the belt. It's not so bad. What I'm missing from sim racing system is that it calculates in the strength of field somehow. I think that would be a big improvement. Because even in split 1 you can have quite a variety in skill. But right now you get the same amount of points in any split 1 race. No matter who are you winning against. So maybe that could be an improvement on the sim racing system in the future, because obviously if you win against super quick drivers, that should give you slightly more points as when you win against quick drivers. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's the same for everybody again, so it's fine as well, like it is right now. But boy, man. Yeah, I mean, you can shift just as fast with the H shift, but it's difficult to be as consistent, because obviously missing a gear happens much more easier on an H shift. Well, top 10 finish is not bad, especially if you're in split 1. So guys, I think I'll do one more race this evening. I think it's the TT Cups coming up next. I'm sure there are people driving with keyboard, but probably not in split one on the sim racing system. Enjoy your Feierabend beer, Mark. Man, it's really tough to win a race here on sim racing system. You can't make any mistakes, and you have to be really quick. And yeah, well, it's good to have some good competition. Let's see, did our driver rating improve yet? That was the wrong one. Yay, we made it into the top 1000. Position 839. Yeah. It's gonna be more difficult to increase the rating. Yeah, well done everybody in that race, especially Reichert and Shine. They had a pretty interesting race, I bet, there for P1. I made too many mistakes, and then those godforsaken slowdown penalties prevented me from catching up with the guys. But again, I only have myself to blame. But sometimes when you're so much on the limit, it can happen so easily. You go a millimeter too far over the curb, and yeah, you have to slow down. That's the name of the game. And it's the same for everybody, so there's no excuses. But it sometimes feels like a bit of lottery. A bit like a lottery. But yeah, it's the same for everyone. Yeah, it's possible to race with the keyboard if you want. Actually, driving with the mouse isn't. It's quite easy actually. You can use the mouse for steering. It's much better than using the keyboard. So if anything, I recommend that. Yeah, congrats anyway, Julian. I'll get you next time. I need to work my setup too, though. I think I have a little bit too much understeer in the quick corners, and yeah, too much oversteer in the slow corners. Or maybe the car gets a bit too uneasy over the curbs. Or maybe I just need to drive a little bit better. It was fun though, anyway. So guys, one more race coming up, TT Cup. That's gonna be the last one I'm gonna do for tonight. It's gonna start in 20 minutes. We can in the meantime check the standings on the various championships. So TT Cup, I won a race, so that means I have 102 points, same as those guys. But those guys have more wins. Top 2 have 2 wins, that's why I guess they are listed on top. I only have 1 victory. So I guess if you end up with the same amount of points, that's the deciding factor, the amount of wins, podiums or top 10 positions. Hi Dookie, how's it going? Did you manage to get SRS working? So yeah, at least here in the TT Cup we have the same amount of points. And this is the thing, you know, if you already won a race and you have the maximum amount of points, then you shouldn't be really doing more than 5 races, because then the averages are gonna start counting. So maybe I shouldn't do too many races after a good result. In Formula 4 I came second. That's 95 points. Did I get some penalty points here? No, because was it a split 2 race? No. How are these people, how do they have 898 points? Interesting. Anyway, so here we can still improve F4, we can still win a race to improve our points. I just have to make sure that Vincent is not in that race. But there's a lot of other quick drivers as well. Then WTCC. Here I can actually improve the most. Because I didn't... Yeah, I was in a split 1 race, but I only managed 3rd position. So 89 points. We need to try and win a split 1 race in WTCC still to improve that one. And then yes, Brian, it's one guy that made this. In GT3 I have one split 1 race, so I'm also up there with 102 points. Again, the guys on top, they won more than one race, that's why they are listed on top. And DTM92 I also won a split 1 race. So what was it? Formula 4 and WTCC I need to improve. We can see which race today did we do where we had an incident. GT3. Let's see if we got any incident points for that. I think it was split 1, so let's click here. Yeah, so we scored 95 points, but for one incident that was -3, so we got 92. So I guess in the other race I was actually second, and maybe I got incident points. That's right, David. That's exactly the case. So I think at some point I need to stop entering in those championships where I already scored maximum points. Otherwise it might backfire on me. That's why I was checking here. Yeah, we need to improve WTCC and F4. All the other ones we already have maximum points, even though other guys have more victories, which of course works in favor of them. You're third in GTR3? Not seeing you. That's me being third here. Oh, that's the race. Hang on. Well, you have won a race in split 1. You came second once and third twice. So that's better than Eric Friesen, which only has 2 top 3 positions. And also better than me. I have 2 top 3 positions, but it's a first and a third place. Guess that's why you are in third position. .36 drivers, so right now 2 splits, I think. Let's look at the replay in the meantime. You always drove simulators with keyboard in the past. Man, you drove Richard Burns Rally with a keyboard? Thank you. That is hardcore, man. Richard Burns Rally is super difficult. I don't have time, unfortunately, in the morning. I don't think I will do the one tonight, WTCC, because that's gonna be in 1 hour. That's like 11 o'clock in the evening for me. Let's see after this race, but I think I will call it a night after this one. But when are the early WTCC races? They are at 7 in the evening for me. That's right, I skipped that one today because I needed to have dinner. I did the F4 race before that one because I hadn't done a F4 race yet. Maybe tomorrow I'll do WTCC instead of F4 at 7 o'clock. Let's have a look at Reichert and Shine battling it out for the lead here. You need 705 rating for the top 100. Well, I'm hoping we can get there sooner or later if we keep on racing on SRS. We made the jump into the top 1000 today after 10 races. Let's see how long it takes us to get into the top 100. Very, very clean racing again. Let's see what this chicane holds for us. Whoa. That looks pretty clean as well. Good stuff, guys, good stuff. And the hairpin. See, that's why everybody should race on sim racing system. How about that last corner? Oh, somebody lost it. But it wasn't a crash, it was just losing control. Good stuff, guys, good stuff. Gee, manual shifting too with the keyboard. Yeah, top 30. It's not bad, it's not bad. I think we can make it into the top 100 and then we will see how far up we can go from there. Yeah, obviously the higher up in the splits, the more skilled drivers you will see. That doesn't only mean quicker lap times, but in many cases also cleaner racing. I really want to win a race today. Maybe the TT Cup will work for us. Gonna use all the push to passes. I don't think you can, David. You can try if YouTube lets you paste the link. What link is it? Yeah, a license system that allows you to race different cars has pros and cons. Obviously the con is that you need to grind through the lower classes to get where you want to race. But that can also be fun, you know. I mentioned that yesterday already. Yeah, there's pros and cons. Some people would like it, some people would probably hate it. As always, as with everything. But I would really like to see a progression system in the ranked multiplayer that RaceRoom or Sector 3 Studios is working on. Where you have to start in a slower class and work your way up. Hey Ralph, see you in Hockenheim, yeah. Man, I really hope that race works out for us. I need to just avoid those silly mistakes. Ah, 42 is not old. I'm getting there too. I'll soon be 40 in a couple of years. Yeah, well, that's with any rating system. You know, the more you race, the higher your chances are to improve your rating. But at some point, yeah, it becomes more difficult and difficult to, of course, improve your rating. I guess the rating does have some kind of elo system in there, right? So if you win against a very good rated driver, your rating will go up more as if you win against somebody who's just slightly better. I'm assuming it works that way. That's how it works in all the most of the rated ratings anyway. So that's why initially your rating increases more than it will later on. And we're still on that fast track. We're getting a lot of rating points in our first races here. Made it into the top 1000 today. Let's see how long it takes us to get into the top 100. Balthasar, you need to register an account on simracingsystem.com. Then you need to wait for the admin to activate your account, which can take up to a day or two, depending how busy he is. And once your account has been activated, you can access the page where you download the app. Cheers, thank you for the sub. Okay, let's see how long Oh yeah, its join button is about to appear actually, so we're gonna close this down. "48 drivers still registered, 10 o'clock in the evening. So I'm guessing three splits. Lasse Oines, he's very active. Then we have Mattis, very quick of course, as we know. Ralph. Oh, Stefan Alles, he's quite quick as well. I know him from virtual racing. And Hilbert. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed we can win this race. But as always, split one in SRS, it's gonna be a real challenge. You're in trouble if if the gloves come off, then you're in trouble. At least in boxing. Did I click join? No, no. Stefan is driving with a pad? Seriously? It's time to upgrade, mate. First of all, I'd like to see multiclass in SRS, that would be nice. And I would also like to see one-off events where with more splits, you know, where literally 300 drivers sign up for this one highlight, like I don't know, Nordschleife 2.4 hour race or something like that, something really big. And with much more leadway for everyone to sign up, so you know that race is gonna happen in 2 weeks, and you have now time to sign up, and everybody signs up, so you have like 500 drivers signing up for that race, and then there is, how much splits would that be? A lot of splits, like no, not 100. Well, yeah, more than 100. 200 splits? Wow. You need a good server infrastructure. No, that's not 200. 20 splits. With 20 drivers each, that's 400 drivers. Okay guys, so setup. I don't have a setup, but actually I do. No traction control. Thanks, Julian. Good luck, everybody, in this race. Please let me have a clean race this time, without mistakes. guess Mathis will be our main rival in this race, the way I see it. R01 is quick though too, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other quick drivers. Thank you. That was on the limit over that curb. A bit too much curb on the inside, I think. That wasn't great either. Wasn't a bad lap, but not 100% perfect. Oh, so close though. Ah, Christ, going too wide. One more try after this one then. Stefan, that was a pretty good lap, man. Let's see where Matisse is. He's gonna drive some crazy lap time, I bet. Stefan driving with a gamepad for sure. Are you serious? For real? don't think the rally technique is the fastest way. So this lap was invalidated, so let's try the next lap. It's gonna be a last chance. Stefan did not improve his lap time. Good stuff, come on. Slightly improving. Oh, it's very close. You can see the live delta. I'm exactly as fast as I was previously. Again, too much curb on the inside. Semi-decent exit, but... Oh man, did we give it away in the last corner? Woo! That was close. Liberty only P5. I don't know. Maybe he didn't get his lap together. Maybe he had traffic. I'm sure he will be competitive in the race as well. Akushiv is actually not off. I could tell him to keep me posted.
Okay, we'll keep you posted.
What's my position? How's my pace?
You're in pole. Your sector 2 and 3 times are good. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 1. You're currently 0.06 ahead of P2.
There you go. Thanks for the update, crew chief. Please let me win this race, then I can sleep fine tonight. That was really close, Stefan. It's gonna be an interesting race, dude. Calculate fuel for 22 minutes.
I didn't catch that.
Calculate fuel for 22 minutes.
We estimate 24 litres.
I always like to put in just a little bit more, just in case. But usually the crew chief is pretty spot on. And if you noticed, I asked him for 22 minutes, not 20 minutes, just in case we have an extra lap, depending on when we're crossing the finish line. Oh, what happened? Mattis improved on P4. That's it though. That's pole position. Come on. I don't think anybody can steal this from us now with 4 seconds to go.
Checkered flags out, P1.
Yeah, boy. Let's bring this home, please. Yeah, so we are good on fuel. Okay, I need to focus now. Yeah. Sometimes I need 2 or 3 tries as well with the crew chief. It's because of my pronunciation, I guess.
Zero minutes. Here we go. Get ready. Go, go, go.
Get that first push to
That's
pass
20
already.
minutes to go. 20 minutes.
So we make sure to stay ahead. Nice, nice, nice. Looking good. Now he's gonna use his push to pass. Let's see if we need to defend this time around.
Push to pass is now available. 14. Activations
I think
left.
we are far enough ahead.
Well done, George. Good start.
It's close now. That's another push to pass.
Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear.
Not very clean. Stay focused though. Get that push to pass going as early as possible for a good acceleration.
Push to pass is available. 13. Activations left. The gap to Hilbert behind is now 0.5.
Yes, this is looking good. Let's keep it together. 16 more minutes.
Loving this, mate. This is perfect. You've just done a 147.81. That's the fastest lap.
Matisse is closing in on Hilbert. Looks like he found some pace.
Okay, push to pass is now available. 12 activations remaining.
Getting a bit too eager on the throttle here.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Cannot afford any mistakes. Hi Stefan.
New fastest lap for Hilbert, 147.80. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Okay, George, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Oh, Le Petit made a mistake.
11
Looks
activations
like
remaining.
he disappeared.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2.
Stefan. He's using more push to pass than me though, that's for sure. Flashing his headlights.
Keep it nice and smooth, come on, let the race come to us. You're in the lead. That last lap was at 148.53. Schultz has just retired from the race.
The Schultz train has retired from the race. Man, this is close, and probably you need to start defending here. Oh please God, no. No slowdown penalty, please. Oh, he got one. He just went slightly wider than me.
10 activations left.
Oh man.
Hilbert behind is now 0.8.
That's the danger when you're following a car. You're just always looking to go slightly faster and use slightly more of the track. But if the guy in front of you is already on the limit, then you're tending to go over the limit. This didn't cost him a lot though. A few tenths.
Alright George, we're matching race pace. That was 148.06. Keep it coming man, this is great.
Pretty close race. I hope he runs out of push to passes soon. You can see how many push to passes somebody has if you have the driver names enabled and he's driving ahead of you.
9 activations left. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Half distance. Fuel looks good.
But if he's behind you, I don't know exactly. I don't think you can know. Maybe the crew chief knows. No. What am I doing? Pressing the wrong button. Pit limiter instead of crew chief button. It's always these stupid mistakes, man, that cost me races. I should stop streaming, focus on my driving. Ooh, this is close. I need to stop reading the chat, focus on my race from now on.
Push to passes available. 8 activations remaining. Your brake temperatures look good. Use all the track, force him to find the gap. That lap was a 148.84. You've used half your fuel.
Who's the guy behind me on track?
Speak more clearly, I can't hear you.
Forget it, dude. Who's the driver behind me on track?
Sorry mate, I didn't catch that.
Okay, it's probably wrong command.
Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. Your left front is hot. Okay, George, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. You're leading.
Close to a slowdown right there.
That's 5 minutes remaining. P1, come on, bring it home. Push to pass is now available. 6. Activations left. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Had to use the push to pass there to save my ass.
Push to pass is now available. 5. Activations left.
Man, this is so close. Too close.
Okay, George, don't let this guy distract you. That was 149.54.
Two more laps, maybe 3, including this one.
Okay, push to pass is now available. 4.
He's so
Activations
quick
left.
through that corner.
Your left front has a bit of wear. Green flag, sector 2. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Two more laps. I have too many push to passes left. I used that one in the wrong place though. I panicked.
Push to pass is available. 3. Activations remaining.
Come on, push to pass. Man.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Tyres are cold, your left front's hot. Okay, push to pass is now available. 2. Activations left.
can survive one more lap.
One more lap, keep it together, we'll win this.
Could have slowed down just a little bit, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. I don't think he has to push to pass left. He's losing time, be it very little. Oh man, let's bring it home, boys. Yay! Very good race though with Stefan.
Well done, George. Great win. You deserved that today.
Almost made some stupid tactical mistakes there in the end, using the push to pass in the wrong place. Hi Marcel, yes it does. If you're putting the launch option in your SRS profile instead of Steam, you have to remove it from Steam, I think. Whew, at last a victory tonight. This will make me sleep well. Yeah, good race, Stefan. Good race. Thanks, Mathis. Well, what's up with you? You're struggling for pace in the Audi? Need some practice in that car, huh? Thanks, Georgios. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Leonard. Yeah, but really well driven by Stefan as well. He was extremely close all the time. Just can't make mistakes, otherwise the race is over. As we learned in the previous two races. But overall, pretty good evening. Let's actually see if we can have a look at the result in SRS of this race and what our rating is after these 3 races tonight. Let's give it a minute to update. I don't think it has updated yet, has it? 840, wasn't I? I was 800 something. No, I was 900 something earlier, wasn't I? Yeah, I don't think he thought there would be another lap in the end. I don't think he had any push to passes anymore. I was a bit more conservative. And then I realized I have too many push to passes. So I used one right away, even though it was completely the wrong position. The wrong place to use it. Cheers, thanks for watching, Julian. See you next time. Let's see in the standings. Let's see if they're there yet. Yes. here we are. 102 points in this race. No penalties. So let's see what that means in the championship. But I already had 102 points, but maybe the additional victory bumped me up, maybe. Oh no. Is it already in there? No, guess not. Because I already had a victory before, didn't I? So this would be my second victory, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, maybe it needs to update still. Let's have another look. Rating 478, thank you. Yeah. Okay, now it is updated. 715. We were 800 something earlier. Making progress, guys. And you see, it's only a few points that will move you higher up quickly. Long way to go to the top 100 though, but we will continue our road to top 100. So for tonight, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And see you guys again very soon. Saturday, RaceRoom VLN. Don't forget to tune in for that one. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Goodbye.